What's up, y'all? Got a film in the feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into this woman was SA'd by her tattoo artist while he was tattooing her. Wow. Let's get it.
SA'd by my tattoo artist. Okay, so for the record, I went by myself. I had a tattoo appointment in New Orleans. 3 o'clock yesterday. That's what time my appointment was for. He was a little late or whatever, but he had came like 30 minutes later or whatever. Mind you, I went to his house. He said he had another shop, but it was further than his house. I just went to the closest one, which was his
I
house.
would never, I'm not gonna lie, especially by myself. Women do the damnedest things alone. I'll never understand it.
Okay, mind you, this is not my first time going by myself to get a tattoo. This is my first time going to him. We followed each other on Instagram for a while, but I thought he was like a cool person or whatever. Like, he seemed like cool, he seemed really cool. Okay. So I had on this brown two-piece set. Y'all know those Target two-piece sets or whatever. So it was shorts and a shirt. Mind you, the tattoo that I got is on my leg, but the area is only right here. I have work done up here, but he wasn't working on that. So, however, he ended up telling me, like, pull up my shorts on the side. So I pulled my shorts up on the side, but, like, I guess I didn't pull it up enough. So he wanted to roll them up. So, like, he rolled it into my underwear. So now it's like I have on, like, a swimsuit. That's what my shorts are looking like on both sides, both legs. My shorts are rolled up. Okay, and so he put paper towels and, like, the crease.
So your tattoo,
He got is on my leg, but the area is only
your tattoo that far down your leg, but you let him roll up your shorts way up there for no reason.
So he put paper towels and like the creases of my shorts or whatever. So I'm thinking maybe he didn't want the ink to get on me or whatever. I'm not sure because I do have a tattoo like on the back side. Okay, so I'm on the table, the tattoo table, and the first red flag was he pulled the table down, like pulled it down to where like I'm almost on the floor, and he pulled his seat down, but his legs wasn't under the table. His legs was like leveled with the table. So it's like your knees are going to be on my back if you do my tattoo, right? Okay. So as he's doing that or whatever, he's doing my tattoo, I'm kind of feeling uncomfortable. So I text my friend, I'm like, I think his private area is on my back or whatever. But I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. So a couple minutes go by, and then he started like using my other leg.
What? I don't even understand how this is. I don't understand.
And like twisting. Like,
Kai is live, by the way.
Pulling open my shorts.
And,
he would set his, what, right there. And so I would like scoot over. Mind you, I'm by myself. I'm in New Orleans. I'm in his house. If you know, then you know. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. So like, I don't want to text anybody. Well, I don't want to call anybody and tell them to come get me or, come. And I don't know what type of stage of mind he's in. Mind you, you pulling in, so it's no telling like what you're really capable of. So the whole time he's like steady doing that. Every time I scoot over, he'll pull me back or like literally grab me and turn me. And it's like I'm sitting on his lap. Like I'm literally basically laying on his lap. And I'm like, I'm finna fall. He's like, no, you're fine. Da da da. I'm like, okay, so like I'm just ready for it to be over. So I'm literally texting everybody. I done got on the phone. I'm calling everybody. I'm like, I'm trying to play it off like, yeah, I gotta go. And he's still not stopping. It's not phasing him, none whatsoever. And he's still opening up my pants, my shorts, and sticking his right there. And so
the more I speak on my platform and, I try my best to like say things that make sense. I be trying my best because people want me to choose violence a lot of the times because that's all we know as Black people sometimes on different occasions for some reason. Obviously, I know the reason, but anyway, let's not get into, the specifics. Women, stop going places by yourself, bruh. I don't know what that's about. Like, why y'all feel so safe to go to any man's house by yourself, number one. And I don't mean somebody that you call yourself talking to or nothing. Like, even them know. But like, shorts on to the point where he's pulling up your shorts, but your tattoo is way down there. Man.
This happened the whole time. I was there from 3 o'clock all the way up until 9, 10 o'clock. And he would.
You sat there for hours?
Not stop. And so around like 9 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I got work in the morning, this, that, and the third. So he's like, oh, well, let me just draw out what I'm gonna finish later. So that was a whole another like 30 minutes. And I'm just like, you're not done yet, you know? Like, I'm just trying to get out of here safely without being, you know. So
Oh yeah.
he wouldn't stop. He would not stop.
I understand why I guess she had to stay there, because at that point he probably would have flipped out on her. Man.
And I just came on here to tell my story because I feel like he's done it to other people, because I don't know you from a can of paint. And you just did that, and then on top of that, he sent me my money back. That's how you know you're guilty of something. Like, I didn't say anything. I played it so cool. When I got in the car, I cried. Because I know this happened to somebody before. And it's like, why would you even like do anything like that? Like, that's so weird. He never gave off that vibe or anything, but it's like, you don't know nowadays. And that's why you literally, if you're going somewhere, guys, go with somebody. Don't be like me. Do not be like me. Like, seriously.
Thank God she said it. Don't ever be like her. Like, why? What makes y'all think? I don't get it, bro. A man doing tattoos, I'm gonna just go to his house. Even if a woman is doing tattoos. When my woman go to new nail shop, she don't like to go by herself. Like, I'll never understand why y'all feel like y'all that safe. But Glocks are illegal in most states. Just saying. And if you don't want to be put in that position either, because, you know what I'm saying, who want to have that on their conscience? Just like go with someone, maybe?
It's like the whole time, he's literally pulling open.
Or just go to a shop.
This is my clothes. He's pulling it to the side and he's sticking his thing right there. And even like if he'll turn around and like get something off the table, he'll literally still have it in there. He'll be like this and keep it in there. And he'll just turn around like this. And I'm just
in there. So he put it in there. Oh, man. No, we don't leave the house without each other either, Desi, for the most part. But he got it in there? This whole time? In her clothes? I hope so.
Like, I'm literally shaking on the table. Like, I'm so ready to go. I'm irritated. I'm scared for my life. I didn't know what to do. And I feel like if I called the police, he was going to kill me.
Yeah.
My name is Julie, and I'm going to be doing this.
She's right. In the position she already put herself in, she had to stay in it. I will say, at that point, she ain't had no choice. Because he could have did way worse.
Okay, I'm coming in.
He could have did her way worse, bro.
I need to do a part two because some of y'all just don't seem to understand. Okay, so for one, let's start there. I called the police. The police was called after I left. Okay? I called the police. I did a report. I gave my statement. She said she was going to get the statement from him and get back with me. I haven't heard nothing. Okay? I called the police. I didn't just not tell the police and tell y'all. I called the police. Let's start there. For two, y'all saying, oh, why you didn't just get up and leave, da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. I'm 5'2", 128 pounds. I'm not finna fight this man. He's crazy enough to do this. There's no telling what he's capable of. Mind you, it's me, him, and his brother. His brother is somewhere in the house. So, 2 men against 1. I'm way in New Orleans. His house was an hour away from where I live. If I call anybody, I'm still in the inside of his house, so how am I going to get out safely and get on the outside?
I mean, like, let's start with she already fucked. Okay? Let's start there. She completely fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really makes sense. The fact that she stayed there. God, how long? 6 hours? But I'm not gonna lie, that was her best bet. That was her best bet. Call her stupid at that point. She was stupid for going, but it was her best bet. Now, for her to be able to get on her phone, though, somebody would have had to pull up with that Glockiana or the Draco at that point. Somebody would have had to pull up. Somebody. I'm not going to cap. However he would have had to do it, but it would have had to get done. Now, New Orleans, them is crazy anyway, okay? So, with that being said, you know, that it just wouldn't have been the best. It wouldn't have been the best. She would have had to have a real come up in there. I mean, a real too.
Wherever safety is at. For 3, everyone that's not understanding how I was laying on my side. I dropped a picture in the last video. I put it in the comments so you guys can see. My shorts were rolled all the way up. Hold on. Okay, so I already had this tattoo. This is the tattoo that I already had. I already had this fish tattoo. The only thing that he did was this flower and this flower right here in these waves. My shorts did not have to be all the way up like this as they were. When I asked him, you know, like, why did you have them up or whatever, it was, oh, he's just trying to see how the tattoo was going to flow. Okay, the whole time I kept feeling uncomfortable. I'm scooting over it like to get in the middle of the table. I'm pulling down my shorts, and he's constantly pulling them up into my drawers, rolling them up, and like saying he needs me in this position so he can do the tattoo. Once again, I told the police. I told them. I still haven't heard back from them, but I told them. I came on here to tell you guys the story because I feel like I needed to get the story out there because there's no way that he only did this to me. And oh and behold, he did this to many other people. Many other people, and nobody has ever said anything. I'm the only person that actually went to the police. I came here to tell my story. That's all. I didn't ask for y'all help. None of that. I came here to tell my story about the situation and raise awareness. That's it. That's all. Okay, I'm coming here.
She did what she could do best at that point. And she also took accountability. Don't ever, bro. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with y'all to think. Like, we don't even like going to the store. We don't even like going to the store by ourselves. This is why we started door dashing. Putting on the car. Putting on your, you know what I'm saying? Putting on your car that can sedate you. And you know, not allow you to, like, function. You know, the trafficking, like, the list goes on. Bro, I'm cool with the crib. You cross this line, well, World War III, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we don't even like going nowhere by ourselves. Baby, I need something from the store. Tell me what it is. I'm door dashing it now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you going to the store by yourself. I don't. Nah. I'm straight. You know, I'm in here working, so nah. And not saying I'm a woman so I can protect her. No, two women can protect each other, though. I tell you that damn. And as much as you can. Especially when one got a Glock and one don't. Somebody gonna protect somebody, okay? So, yeah, it's messed up what we go through, but I just rather be, you know, vigilant than be stupid. Stop going places by yourself that don't make sense. It just don't make sense. Even going to the bathroom by yourself. It just don't make sense. Believe it or not. It's a lot of women out here who think they can't be touched. When women say, I never thought that would happen to me. I think that that's the craziest statement you could ever say. What makes you think something can't happen to you? What makes you think that? What makes any of y'all think that? Nobody's off limits to nada. Anything can happen to you. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all.